Welcome. In front of me is a Samsung Galaxy Tab A11, and today I'll show you how you can reset this device through recovery mode. Now before we get started, I do want to clarify one thing. You can do this kind of reset in order to get rid of a screen lock if you have one set that you don't know, like for instance this one right here. But what this will also mean is that if we unlock our device and go into the settings, if you have any kind of account signed in either here under the Galaxy or under Google, this device will become FRP locked. And to explain this very quickly, it's a lock that basically forces you to verify your previously signed in account, either Samsung or Google, while you're going through the setup. And if you can't verify your screen lock or one of these accounts, you will not be able to finish up the setup, and therefore this device kind of becomes bricked. Also, the Samsung devices prioritize Galaxy or Samsung accounts over Google. So when it comes down to verification, they will definitely want you to verify the Samsung account, even if both of them were present. It will not let you verify it through Google account. It will be strictly locked to Samsung or the screen lock. Now, if you only had Google account, then that will be screen lock or Google. Okay, so with that out of the way, another thing that we will need is a cable. So you need a cable that is plugged into your computer for the purpose of booting this device into recovery mode. So we can now lock the device, and I'm gonna go through this as though I don't know my screen lock, but if you know it, I'm gonna quickly just describe this. So if you know it, you would just press volume up, I believe, right? Yep, right, I don't know. Okay, I can just unlock it to show this. So we're gonna swipe down from the top right side, and here we have the power button. Click on it and select power off. Once you have your device off, you're gonna then just plug in the cable and immediately start holding power button and volume up. Now I will need to do something different because I will need to force the device to turn off first, and I can't do that without providing a screen lock. So I'll be holding power button and the volume down instead, and when the tablet turns off, I then will progress the same way as you will if you turned off your device normally by holding power button and the volume up. I just need to first initiate that forced turn off or reboot. So while forcing your device to reboot, you do also want to interact with the display so you can see when it actually turns off the device instead of doing this, where it times out. So I'm gonna start holding power button and volume. Let's try that again. Down, there we go. Shows up with the boot options. And it should about to be off. So power button, volume up now. Now you will feel or hear probably the device boot up to your computer a couple times, but only once should you have the Samsung Galaxy or Samsung just show up as a logo. When you do, immediately let go of the power button. Come on. So it looks like it doesn't want to boot into this mode right now for some reason. Now let go of the power button for a brief moment. Hold it again. Oh, there we go. So you can see it shows up Galaxy right now. And there we go. That's what we're looking for. So it looks like there might have been a little bit of a change on how this works now. So I did let go of the power button while still maintaining the volume up, and it, by looks of it, the device didn't respond to turning on or back on when I was holding the power button from the beginning. So it just kind of ignored that as an input. So by letting it go and pressing it again, it then clicked on that it needs to turn on. So by holding volume up, it also gets us to this mode. So in here, in the recovery mode, we're going to use volume buttons and scroll down and select wipe data, factory reset. Press the power button, then select factory data reset. It's going to, at the bottom, tell you that it's formatting data and then data wipe complete, at which point reboot system now will be selected by default. So just press the power button to initiate a reboot of the device. This will continue resetting it in the background, but it should only take about like a minute or so to finish up. And once it's completed, we will be presented with the Android setup screen. And there we go. So, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.